anyone will join me. I know this was a bit, well, unplanned really. I wasn't planning on going live. As you can see, this is my not for videos face. So why I wanted to go live really is because I honestly need your help. I need to decide what I'm going to talk about in my next live. So I'm planning to make a live tomorrow in the evening, but I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. So I was thinking perhaps you might give me an idea. I was talking to my mod a bit earlier today, and we were having this conversation, and we were thinking to talk about two things, but I have three options that I'm still trying to decide on. So one of them is George Floyd, because it's happening right now. Then Orrin and Orson West, or Madeleine McCann, like we are usually talking about in my lives. So hi to whoever joined. So I'm just going to wait a bit and see what everybody is going to say. Anyway, if you are not in this live, if you can just leave a comment in the comment section below underneath the video whenever you are watching this, to let me know which one would you prefer to talk about. So like I said, I was thinking between George Floyd, Orrin and Orson West, and Madeleine McCann. In Orrin and Orson West, there's not much going on. We haven't had any updates as far as I know. Madeleine McCann, we are usually talking about Madeleine McCann on the channel. Then we have George Floyd. We are on the 14th day of trial, I believe. So if this is something that you are interested in talking about for tomorrow's live, let me know. Or should we just, carry on the conversation around Madeleine McCann? I don't know if anyone left any messages, because I'm using my phone at the minute, so it doesn't seem like there are any messages on here. If we talk about, hi TJ Cook, thank you for joining. Hi. I wasn't really planning on doing a video today. I'm just a bit stuck on the conversation around my next lives. DJ Cook, I missed you too. I went live last week, but I think that it was such a big time difference. So probably that's why you didn't see the live, or you didn't join in the live. Today I don't really have anything to talk about. I just really want your help in deciding what I'm going to talk about in my next live video, which I'm planning to make tomorrow evening. So it's going to be around 12 o'clock UK time, 12 in the night. Yeah, I was thinking you might, yes. It's really hard to even plan these videos ahead, especially the live chat, the live videos, because even though I do have a plan in mind, most of the times it doesn't really work. So yeah, it's a shame really, because I know that scheduling is the best choice to give you, the viewers, enough notice so you can, hit the notification bell and make sure you are there during the live session. Unfortunately, as much as I want to plan and I'm trying to plan, most of the times it doesn't really work. So Sometimes they will just be without announcements, without anything. I'm thinking I might be able to do it in about 2 years' time, where I can actually plan ahead and schedule them in advance. But at the moment, it's almost impossible. Oh my God, look, my nail fell off. So I was thinking about either George Floyd, because it's everywhere right now, or Madeleine McCann, or Orrin and Orson West, although Orrin and Orson West, there's no update on it apart from Wanda West's statement. Apart from that, there's nothing new on Orrin and Orson West. Now it's up to you, or anything else you can suggest, honestly. I went live last week on Madeleine McCann investigation. It was really just to show everybody some stuff, interesting things that I had on my computer as part of my research into the case. I mean, my channel, when I started the channel, was mainly focused on Madeleine McCann. So my research is still ongoing. There are so many things around the case. Orrin and Orson West, as much I tried to cover as much as I could. At this point, I feel like there is too much drama going on around the Orrin and Orson West case. I don't know, but I've stopped watching so many YouTube channels who are talking about Orrin and Orson for this main reason, because there's just so little channels who are actually not involved right now in the drama around the Orrin and Orson West investigation. And honestly, the way I see it, it doesn't help the investigation at all. Yes, TJ Cook, I completely agree with you. There is just too much fighting, and to me, it's really ridiculous. And it stopped being about Orrin and Orson West, honestly. The only two YouTube channels that I am watching around Orrin and Orson are Duty Ron, because he stays away from drama, and Slim Hoffa. Those are the only. And reading the community posts, listening to those videos, watching those videos, and most of the times they are surrounded with drama. And if there is no drama, they make sure to highlight drama just to get more, more engagement and so on and so forth. And honestly, I don't find it fair. It stopped being about Orrin and Orson. It's fights with YouTubers on their channels against each other. It's getting ridiculous. Oh my God, look at my hair. This is my wake up hair. Yeah, brilliant. You watched AV News? I am actually really struggling to watch any sort of videos which are very long, because I just can't sit down and watch them from beginning to end without being disturbed. So honestly, when you see a live video, for example, which is 3 or 4 hours, I find it very, very difficult to watch. I am trying, but most of the times I can't really watch them. Normally, when I do watch videos or catch up on lives or anything like that, I do it in the night when my kids are asleep, especially Caleb, who's only 4. So whilst he's sleeping, I'm watching those lives, but most of the times I can't catch up on all of them. When it's part of my own research, then I try not to watch any other videos on that particular subject, because I don't want that to influence my own views on it. So is that not the same like AV Watchman, AV News Crew? I think that I have checked that channel out. I can't remember for sure. So I'm going to check that out then. Very soon. He never gives opinions. Why did I confuse him with AV Watchman then? AV News Crew. I will check that out. I don't even, honestly, I don't even know who do I believe anymore. I don't even know who is worth watching anymore around the Owen and Orson West investigation. I honestly have got no idea. I know of one, Duty Ron, that I came across and I keep watching him. Ah, they know each other, right? So that's why their names are so similar. I got it now. I don't really, you know, I don't really want to point out any sort of YouTube creators or YouTube channels who are involved in this drama that's happening right now. But honestly, it's very disturbing to watch all these channels fighting against each other. And I assume it's for viewership, honestly. That's why it's been such a long time since I went live with Owen and Orson Welles, because there's just nothing new out there. There's no updates, no nothing. And the worst thing that I came across, I think it was last week or so. Hi, the Spaniard. Thank you for joining. So last week, yeah, it's around Owen and Orson West. I've watched on quite a few channels about who was it? Cherry Vasquez. What is that the right name? Where a lot of people were saying on YouTube that she's Jacqueline's mom, and it turned out that she isn't. But this spread so unrelated. So the Spaniard gets stuck into the West Memphis 3 or John Bennett Ramsey case. So I am not. I am familiar with John Bennett Ramsey. I haven't researched the case yet. Memphis, I haven't researched the case yet either. So I'll put those on my list to research. Yes, Duty Ron. Yeah, Duty Ron is not. I agree with you. Duty Ron is not. He is not focused on drama, and he feels just the way as I feel as well. And I'm pretty sure a lot of us are feeling this way right now. And he feels the same way, that all this drama is actually damaging the investigation, because there's been instances where the police actually had to get involved in this, and it just took from their time from properly investigating the case. So I haven't researched the women. No, I haven't researched the women in Chula Vista. Which women, actually? Which ones? Thank you, the Spaniard. Thank you. Nick Williams, hi, thank you for joining. Well, George Floyd, you gave me an idea yesterday when I premiered the James Hutchinson case video, and you told me that, you know, people won't be watching my video because everybody is focused on George Floyd. So I was thinking that perhaps if people want, we can also talk about George Floyd because it's recent now. I am familiar with George Floyd and what happened with him. The results might not be as we would love to see. Yeah, Maya Millet. Yes, TJ Cook, Maya Millet. That's on my list, and I've actually started researching the case, and I believe that I will be publishing a video on Maya Millet in around 2 weeks. It's very strange. It's very strange, but honestly, I do believe that her husband is involved, and I don't think that he did something to her on purpose. I think he was in a moment's rage, but I do honestly believe that is the one who he is the one who did something which led to her death, and then he disposed of her body. That's my opinion, by the research I did so far and by reading about it, and to put the whole story together on all the information that are available. But I do think that it was an accidental death, and he somehow contributed to that and then disposed of her. With gunshots, I haven't seen that video, no. So what do you think that happened with Maya Millet? I think that she disappeared from her house. As in, something happened to her in her house and he disposed of her. That's what I believe. It's also very suspicious that at first he collaborated with the police and then he stopped collaborating with the police. He stopped joining the searches, and now he's got a lawyer as well. And from the latest information, I believe